Hey guys, Mrs. Bodechon here. So we're going to talk about 1D in our AKS portfolio. It says, I can use the periodic table as a model to predict the properties of main group elements. So on your sheet, it looks something like this. It says, what properties and characteristics do the following families have? So we're going to go ahead and talk about each one individually, but the very first thing I want to point out is hydrogen is the only element that is not in a family. It's not in a family because it's kind of misplaced, right? The reason why hydrogen is above the alkali family is because it has one valence electron with the rest of group 1, so it fits in that way. But it's a nonmetal on top of metal, so it doesn't really work there, and it's not a part of the family because it does not share the properties of the alkali metals. So let's talk about alkali metals, okay? So these obviously have a valence electron of 1 because it is in group 1. They have really shiny consistency. They're usually a soft white metal, and they react violently with water, okay? So here's just a picture of it reacting violently with water. As soon as it touches water, it will set on fire or even explode. Pretty cool. We'll have to watch some videos about that. But they're the most reactive metals on the periodic table. Let's see, they're found in the free elements of nature, and they're always bonded with another element, especially halogens, because alkali has a valence electron of 1 and halogens have a valence electron of 7. Every atom wants a full octet, so that works very well together to form that full octet. Alkaline earth metals, they are found uncombined in nature. They have 2 valence electrons because they're in group number 2, and they include things like magnesium, calcium, among others, right? So you can see where it is on the periodic table, the second column here. So we're going to skip the rest because you guys know already we went over the names of the other ones, and they're just honestly just not as important for our class. So if you look, the next one was halogens. It's the second to last one, and this one's very important because halogens are the most reactive nonmetals. Okay, so the most reactive metals is alkali, and the most reactive nonmetal is halogen. And what do? They bond, and they react violently when they bond. It's a really cool sight to be seen. So they only need 1 electron to fill their outer shell because they currently have 7. That's why alkali matches with them so well. And then the last one is our noble gases. And our noble gases are mostly a clear gas, right? They're highly unreactive. They're unreactive because they all have a full outer shell or full octet, all right? So they really have no reason to bond with other elements because they're already stable. And because of this, they don't really react. Okay, and the last one is going to be our rare earth elements, which are at the bottom of our periodic table. They are the lanthanides, and then the bottom row is the actinides. And these are pretty much made up in a lab for the most part, okay? So they're going to be more synthetic, more man-made materials and whatnot. Some of them you can see are even radioactive.